Alright, see if I can get a good angle on this. I guess that's good enough. Alright. Well, I guess I should probably pull up the live stream too on my computer, so if anyone comments I can see better. Let's pull this down, turn the internet on, and then hop on over to the Facebook or to the YouTube. Here we go. YouTube. There we are. Nice. My stupid thumbnail. I never really know what to put on these thumbnails. Hey logo, how are you doing? Man, it's been a crazy past 48 hours. Let me just like make this smaller. Whoa, why's my chat doing that? Is it because I made it smaller? Hold on. Look, see, let me just show you. I'm working on how to figure it out. So, oh yeah, as you can see, I'm drawing my kiddo today. So she had an accident at the daycare yesterday. They called me and they were like, hey, I need you to, there we go. Why is it not loading though? Oh, it's because the internet's turned off. Just kind of disconnected itself. So yeah, they said, hey, I need you to come up here. Lucy had an accident. And there's Luke. Or I guess it's not Luke, it's probably Emma, my other kid. I don't know why this thing isn't working. Let me refresh it. Can y'all hear me? Do I need to talk louder? Oh, no, I guess I sound fine. Hi. All right, get out of here, you. Ding dong. Anyway, okay, so the daycare called. They said, you need to come up here. Lucy had an accident. She fell. And I was like, what do you mean she fell? And they were like, well, she's going to need stitches. You need to hurry up. And I was like, okay. So I get up there and they had her like bandaged up, you know. And so I really couldn't see exactly how bad it was, but it was peeking out a little bit underneath the gauze. And it did look kind of deep, but I didn't know how big it was, you know. And so I get a hold of Luke and we take her to the ER and they started taking that bandage off of her face. Oh my gosh. And when I saw how big that gash was and how deep it was, I thought I was about to just barf right there. Like it's a lot. You know, it's something like when you can see it in pictures, it's one thing. But when you see it in person, it's like, it hits a little different, especially when it's someone you know, especially when it's your kid. So yeah, they had to give her 7 stitches. Luckily though, she didn't have any fractures or, she didn't have, Emma, stop it. She didn't have any fractures or, concussion, so that's good. And I don't know, it's just been wild. Yeah, you better be sorry, little girl. Messed up. She's acting messed. She's only like 11, you know, so you gotta give her like some slack. Yeah, I bet you didn't mean to send that. Ding dong. But anyway, so I decided maybe I would like just draw her and take something that is scary and life-changing and try to create something beautiful out of it, you know? And we're going to try our best once the stitches come out later, probably around Wednesday or Thursday, to, they said that we can get like these vitamin E capsules and break them open and rub that as the wound heals to try to lessen the,
Mommy.
Yes.
Lottie just said I have a new visitor at my house.
That's so cute.
Yeah,
Right.
and her name is Cutie.
Her name is Cutie?
Patootie.
Cutie Patootie?
Yeah.
Oh, you're a cutie Patootie.
She's cute.
You're cute. But anyways, so they said that when it starts to heal up, that if you rub that vitamin E oil on it, that it'll help with the scarring. What's up?
Her name is Cutie Patootie, but she has a big sore like mine right there.
She has a big sore like yours?
And the doctor like that big sore.
Yeah.
Yeah. And everyone calls her cute, but she calls it bad.
Oh, okay. Well, I think that's very interesting. Yep. She's something. She honestly, like, the kid is built like a tank, though. They said that she didn't even really cry, like, whenever it happened. They didn't even know she was hurt until she came out of the bathroom. And they saw that she was, like, covered in blood, you know? And then when I picked her up, like, she wasn't really speaking. She was just really, really quiet. And I asked her, I said, well, are you okay? What's wrong, you know? And she said, I slipped and fell. And then the daycare worker was like, tell mom the truth. Tell her what you were really doing. And trying to, I am thinking that they were just trying to coach her into saying that she was playing around. But this kid, she has not changed her story at all the entire time. You know, she keeps saying the exact same thing. She was in there by herself. She went to step off the stool and she just slipped, and it was as simple as that. And the daycare is not in trouble. It's not like they were in there slinging my kid around or anything. Lucy would have told me if they were. And you know, and so it's not like they had any reason to try to like make it sound like she was goofing off. But I don't know. I guess when people are afraid they're gonna get in some kind of trouble, even if they're not in trouble, they have to like try to spin some kind of tale, which I think is just silly. Maybe it's just human nature. I don't know. But yeah, we're not like going up there and raising Cain with them or anything. It was an accident, you know, and accidents happen. She could have done that at home. That could have happened at the Walmart. Like, it could have happened at any place, you know, and it sucks. What am I drawing? I'm drawing your sister, ding dong. Well, sorta. It's probably not going to end up looking exactly like her. I'm not very good at portraits. I did do like almost a year of like portrait practice where I was like drawing a bunch of people, and part of me feels like I did get a little bit better, but I do feel like I have some work I gotta do to like really send it to the next level, you know what I mean? I don't know. I'm not entirely sure yet how I'm gonna draw this either. Maybe like it'll just come to me. That's how like art is though. It just has to come to you in the moment. I honestly don't even like how this looks either. But I'm just going to keep going and see where it takes us. Well, logo. Sorry to like be a little bit not sad, but a little down. Well, how was your day, though? How was your weekend been? Let me just, like, bump this up right here, I think. There we go. Hopefully yours has been better than mine. We did, I did try to cheer her up today. We took her to, hold on. I meant to say after that text that the daycare was probably trying to cover up the story to keep the parents calm. Yeah, probably. Oh, yeah, not a problem at all. You've been lazy. We did try to cheer her up. We took her to a local like family-owned business in town, and the one I drew the llama pictures for. So we took her to see like the llamas. So I got a little picture of her with the llamas, and Emma didn't want to go, which is fine. She doesn't have to go if she don't want to. And then we're hoping maybe in a couple weeks, maybe not next weekend, but the week after, maybe we'll take the kids to some Christmas lights. I was gonna try to do it today, but it's raining. We did. We watched that scary movie together. We sure did. There was like a scene in that movie, had us jumping and screaming, and Emma almost couldn't make it through, but I was like, hey, let's just take a little break. And we did, and we calmed down, and then we finished it up. It was that scene where like she was outside the car. You were shaking. Yeah, you were. I think like you were very brave to stick through it. Good job. I do have a tendency to draw more when I'm stressed out, so I guess that's why like and originally I was just going to just record the drawing and then upload it, but it's way easier just to live stream because then I don't have to edit anything. I am kind of lazy too. I feel that. You had to cover your eyes at the end of, yeah, I know. I was not about to let you see that nasty monster. You'd have never been able to get him out of your head. What's the other scary movie we're gonna watch later, kiddo? We're gonna watch A Quiet Place 2. I've already seen it. It's really, really good, and I think you're gonna like it. The first one was super good. I think like drawing whenever you're feeling a kind of way is very like cathartic, you know. It's a good way to get your emotions out on paper. There was like a time, it was probably around 2017 or so. Yeah, it was about 2017. I was drawing a lot of Christian themed stuff. Trying to find like that comfort when you're going through a hard time. I have had thoughts of just speaking on Christianity of doing like biblically accurate stuff. I've seen other people do it on YouTube before, and I think it's really interesting. So I thought like maybe I would try to do that. I don't know when, just whenever like it feels right to do it, you know. Good news is, what'd you say? You have not because of Dad. He didn't want to buy it. Well, now we can watch it online. Lucy looks like she's been in a battle with that scar of hers, battle scars. I was just about to say that. Good news is she's gonna look like a total badass with a scar. Gotta look at the bright side, you know what I mean? Like you can't stay can't be thinking like too negatively. You've got to look at like the silver linings. Silver lining being, at least it's just her forehead. At least it isn't like, at least she didn't damage her like eye socket. At least she didn't have a fracture. We do have to keep an eye on her as she ages for like long-term things, like perhaps cluster headaches or migraines or potential seizures, but hopefully we won't have to worry about that. It's just something we have to be aware of just in case. But but yeah, and it's in a really cool spot. It's like boom, like right there. I was watching Armored Chocobo's live stream, and then like I could just got like the urge to draw, you know, so I thought, well, I'll just stop, draw it out what's in my head, get it out of my system, and then get back into watching his live stream again. And I'm pretty sure like he'll still be on. So I won't miss much. You've been in a lot of areas where you have either broken bones or almost broken bones and getting black out. Yes, you have. Kiddo, you've been through hell and back, huh? Broken collarbone, busted up that face on the monkey bars when you were about 4. You've been through all kinds of stuff. Got that scar from when you fell off the bed and landed on the space heater. Luckily, it wasn't on when you landed on it. Sometimes kids just be like going through stuff, you know. And y'all heal quickly, man. Y'all bounce back, which is good. Very good. Think you would have broken your nose from the monkey bars if they were a little bit higher. You're a strong one, kiddo. Certainly. Yes.
Where could find a chalkboard like, why can I not find a chalkboard instead of you have?
The more you play the game, the more items will unlock that you'll have access to. There we go. Bless you. You say it doesn't show anyone else on my screen. Well, hey, that's fine. If it's just you, dude. I appreciate you wanting to hang out with me on the live stream, even though you're in the other room. That's not weird at all. You're a sweet kid, you know that? I love you. No one ever has to feel obligated to come and hang out with me on these live streams. Okay? So don't feel bad if no one's in here with us, alright? Don't be suspicious. You're silly. Silly, silly. When someone tells you a terrible joke, die some laughter. You're silly, kiddo. What kind of flowers do you think we should draw here, huh? You come up with some flowers. I'll let you pick them out. I think I got like a little wisteria going on like right here. I was also thinking of doing like little bloobs. Little. Yes, babe.
Why can't I not take pictures?
I don't know.
Can you help me?
Yeah. Pink rose. Alright, let's see here. You did. You took a picture right there. Yeah. Yeah, that's how you do it. There you go. Okay, let's see. Emma says a pink rose. Let's look up a rose in another tab. gorgeous. That one's pretty. Oh, yeah, I like that one. Okay. Let's see if I can manage that. Some like leaf clusters here. Nice. And then have the stem wrap through it. Up here. It shows 3 people on your screen. Cool. Well, we have 3 friends hanging out with us now, don't we? Which is very sweet. I hope everyone here is having a good day. Hope you all are doing well. And if y'all have any suggestions for flowers, let me know. So far we have a wisteria and a rose coming out of Lucy's battle wounds. Roses are kind of tough. I got so many like layers and folds and stuff. And it's almost a little overwhelming to be like, even though I'm like looking at this picture, you can't wait for Christmas. Even though I'm looking at this picture as a reference, it's kind of like I'm looking at the folds. Where do I put them? You know what I mean? It does not compute. So. I don't think I like that. We'll fix it. Did like that bit there. And then we'll do this here instead. Like that. Nice. Is this an eraser? It's mostly gone. Just use this big eraser. There we go. Pink tulips. That's good. Good suggestion. Yeah, we'll put a tulip in here. There. I like the little pointy bits. Much better. Cosmos. Are you just naming off Animal Crossing flowers? That's okay. Pansies. Okay, cool. There we go. And right here, we're going to have another little bit. It's going to come out like this. Like that. And then There we go. Nice. And then on this side, like a heart. There we go. Just as pretty as she is. Animal Crossing rules. It does rule. Buggy, what's your favorite flower in the whole world, huh? You know, when I was in high school, it was definitely blue roses. And now I have a couple of favorite flowers. I like daisies and I like clover blooms. I love bleeding hearts. Those are nice. And I like lily of the valleys. Those are nice too. You like sunflowers? That is Jen's favorite flower too. I think she would be happy to hear you say you like those. Nice. Okay, so we've got a rose. We're gonna do a blob here. And it's gonna turn into a flower. I'm gonna try to make it turn into a flower. Let me look up a tulip. I shouldn't have to look up a tulip, yet here we are. It's probably like the most simple, yeah, it's like literally probably like the easiest flower to draw on the planet. I had to Google it. Silly. Been a little while since I actually like sat down and hand drew something. I know like on my last live we were like very quickly drawing out some doodly little sketches for ideas for the art collab, but like this is different, you know, it's like an actual piece. And I might even still bring it into the computer and then do a digital recreation of it. I don't know yet. Alright, tulip, tulip, tulip. I like some of these pictures I pulled up where like the tulips are like wrapping around. They look really nice. So I'm gonna try to recreate that, I think. What'd you say? Poppy is a flower. It's red. Those are easy to draw. Maybe not for you. Buggy, you can draw anything you set your mind to, okay? And don't feel hindered or insecure. You can do anything you set your mind to, all right? Just practice, practice, practice. You can draw the world, kid. All right? You are very, very talented, okay? And anyone else listening, y'all can draw stuff too. Even if you feel like you can. Just put pen to paper and just go to town. There we go. That turned out really cool, actually. I like that. Cool. And I'm going to do some more little blobby bloobs over here. Get some on this side. Nice. What other flower did you say? Show that. You said a poppy. Oh, you did say sunflowers are your favorite. Yeah, let's throw a sunflower in, but not coming out of that. I think it would make for a good background though. You also said poppies. Poppies look really similar to tulips. What was that other one? A cosmo and a pansy. Oh yeah, I like the pansy. They're like little flowers from Alice in Wonderland. Let's see. Got this like curve happening right here. Though I don't want to draw too much over the hairline. Yeah. So, what do we do? Let's see. I was starting something up here. Maybe we can make it heavier on this end. So we're going to erase some of that, and which one of these do I want to try to use as a reference? do you like that one? Alright, we're gonna use that one as a reference. Or, well, maybe the more simple one, and I can doll it up if I want to. Yeah, that one. They do look like faces. We can have it going from a blob to a flower. Oh, let me scroll back down. There we go. You said in a field in the background as a backspace, background, typing errors. Have the flowers spell out typing errors. Good news though, so even though we're on our second day of Lucy healing from her stitches, she's been doing pretty good all day. She's only had like some mild pain, which we've, got Tylenol for. I was able to successfully give her a bath and not get it covered in, like drenched in water, which is nice. And I had to like lightly dab around the stitches with the, hey Knuckle, how are you doing? Just lightly dab around the stitches with a wet paper towel because I was afraid to use the washcloth. I was afraid it would stick to the stitches and like pull on them. So I'm happy that we were able to successfully get her cleaned up, and there's still some dried blood, but it'll come off as the days go by, so that's good. And yeah, it always like makes me like really nervous. One, it's really like gut wrenching to even like have to like see it, like you get a little squeamish with stuff like that, like when it's real life. And I know like I was really squeamish at the ER when they were stitching her up, and I know that was embarrassing Luke like crazy. Like what kind of mom is not able to handle stuff like that with their kid? But it's not even just like my kid, it's just anything like that in person. It's just like, bleh, I'm not trying to be obnoxious or childish. It's just that gag reflex when you see like an open wound in person versus like a picture. Like I was saying earlier, pictures don't bother me. It's like the in-person stuff. It's like, oh, I can't even look at that. So I was trying really hard not to freak out when I had to wash her face. And I didn't want to freak out and then like make her feel bad, like insecure or anything and stuff like that. Doing good, just woke up, looking for food. How's your day been? Today has been better than yesterday. Much better than yesterday. So I'm drawing my daughter Lucy. She had an accident at daycare yesterday. She slipped on a stool in the bathroom and busted her head on the sink and split her head open. So she had to have 7 stitches yesterday, and I'm drawing her with the flowers coming out of the wound just to take something that is sad and turn it into something that's more positive as a way to kind of cope, I guess. And just kind of therapeutically drawing, When you do something bad and you blame someone else. Oh, stop it, you dork. Yeah, we're okay. She's okay. Everything's okay. Just doodling. Just getting it out of the system. All is gonna be well. I'll show you the picture. You could always scroll back to the beginning of the video if you want to see it, but I can show it to you now if you want to. Here we go. Let me zoom in. Alright, here we go. Ready? Ready to see it? Here it is. That's what it ended up. looking like when they took the bandages off. And I think I've got, hold on, let me get the pictures back up. 22, Lucy stitches. And she was such a trooper, dude. Like, here, let me show you. After they gave her her stitches and her little unicorn. Look at that kid. She's so excited. She's so happy. She's gonna look like a little badass with that scar when those stitches come out. Yeah, it's gonna be a rad scar. We call her Lulu Kachu sometimes, and yesterday Luke called her Lulu Kovu, and I was like, "Stop it, Kovu." You know, from the Lion King too. You know, but yeah, it's in a really good spot. That's what I was saying earlier. I said the good news is like she didn't have any fractured bones. She didn't have a concussion. It didn't damage her eye socket or her actual eyeball or anything like that. So that's really good. Lucy could have broken her own leg if she would have just went through, right? Yeah, she didn't hardly cry at all. Like, she did cry when they gave her the numbing shot, because that really burns. They were letting us know that really burns for like a minute. But before and after, the kid didn't even shed a tear. The daycare employees didn't even know she was hurt because she didn't scream or anything when it happened. She was like the only one in the bathroom. And then when she came out of the bathroom, they saw she was just covered in blood, just kind of chilling there. And they all freaked out. Rightfully so. I'd have freaked out too. Just but a scratch. Yeah, exactly. That was my kid, man. Hey, how you doing?
Good.
Good.
I can't leave. I try to talk to her and I can't leave.
Let's see. Whoa, check out that view. All right, well, let's go inside and see what all you've done in the house.
Yeah.
All right, let's see.
It's gonna be beautiful.
You might be missing some furniture in here. Wow, she likes mushrooms, huh?
Mhm. She does like mushrooms.
Mhm.
So I gave her 3 mushrooms, and she still didn't like it. Did not like it when I talked to her.
She doesn't like it when you talk to her?
No, she did not like it when I talked. She did not like the room when I talked to her.
Is that so? There, we took a picture. Now, let's talk to her. And did you get a good shot? Sure did. All right, look, I took a picture of it for you. You're all good now. You're all set to go, kid. Mushrooms are delicious. Let's see here. I'm not like her, even though I'm her sister. Yep. Oh, Knuckle. Luke Peterson. That's my husband, but that's my other daughter, Emma. She's like 11. And so she's chilling with us in the chat. And she's a very good big sister. Yes, she's been very helpful. Very supportive. And that's good. Of this whole situation. Very proud of you, Bucky. Oh yeah, so I was going to draw like a couple of leaves here, I think, too. I tell you what I'm not looking forward to, though. I am not looking forward to that ER bill when it comes in. No siree. I don't think anybody is ever excited about getting a medical bill. Hey, Logo, you're back. How you doing? Welcome back, my friend. We've gotten a lot done since you took a break. And I'm happy to see you back. And I'm almost finished with this. As soon as I'm done, I'm going to pop back into Armor Chocobo's live stream. and just hang out in there. I was hanging out in there, and then, like I said earlier, I couldn't get this out of my head, so I had to draw it, you know? Saying hi to Luke. Never left. Oh, good deal. Yeah, Luke is my husband, but my daughter Emma uses his account when she's on YouTube, so I know that can get kind of confusing. And when we're in Armored Chocobo's live streams, if you ever see Luke pop in, that's obviously Emma, but sometimes she uses my account on my phone, and I know that can also get confusing, but like, rest assured, if it's says Megorium and they're not being a total pervert, it's definitely my kid and not me. Talking about grown-up stuff, it's 1000% me. And let me catch you, little girl, talking like that online. I'm gonna get you, so you better behave, my child. I'm always watching you. Don't think I got eyes all over the internet, and I got eyes all over town. I know you're listening right now. All right, let's see here. I think this is actually turning out like really freaking good. I was worried about like when I first started how it was gonna look, and I think I like the route that I ended up taking it. Not like a realistic, not trying to go for a realistic face. What's up, kiddo?
Do you like my character's clothes?
Let me see those clothes. Girl, those clothes are so freaking cute. You were so good at dressing up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, the Beatles are saying hi to you because they want to say hi.
Yeah, the Beatles are out. They're walking around, huh?
Yeah.
I need to go in there and take the old raisins out and give them some fresh raisins.
Can I do that?
Mine has a capital L and the other has a picture of him, and that's the difference between us. Oh yeah, is that so?
Please, can I keep them?
Yeah, hold on. We'll do that after I'm done recording. As long as they're not getting you in trouble, I know, right? You guys behave. Don't embarrass me. Behave. I think I want this to come out a little further.
Oh, I like your flowers.
Yeah, I'm drawing you. What do you think?
Yeah, that looks cute.
Yeah, you like that?
Yeah.
With flowers right there
Yeah.
coming out of your boo-boo. Yeah.
What's wrong with my eyes?
They are stylized. Low-key trolling me. Girl, are you trolling me right now?
Well, I think that's cute.
I think that you're cute, and I really appreciate your compliment.
Your drawing is so good.
Aw, you're so nice. Thank you.
The little robot bird trying to exercise.
Let me see. Robot bird. He sure is a robot bird. You have the best TV in our house. Well, that was very random, but yes, I totally agree. You do have the best TV in our house.
You. Come here. You exercise bird. What do you want?
Mm-hmm.
What do you need? What do you want? What do you want? I'm going to decorate the robot bird's house.
Cool.
And it's going to be beautiful.
Aww.
Come on! You! Let me decorate your house.
things have definitely livened up in here since you walked in. For sure.
Maybe they don't want me to decorate the house because they don't know me.
Mm-hmm.
But just 2 of the animals know me.
Mm-hmm.
Barely.
Barely, barely. I'm not sure exactly how I'm going to do all this hair, but...
Do you know how to do this?
Yeah. I don't know. I'll work on that off camera. And then let's do a sunflower, and I will call it a day. I can type. Oh, that turned out good. Dang, these people can like draw so well. Oh my gosh. Oh, I like those. Those are pretty. Alright, we're gonna use this as the reference. Do wanna like add some. Excuse you, are you okay?
Yeah, I'm okay.
Why don't you go get some water, love?
Thanks.
Oh, alright, don't listen to me. I don't know what I'm talking about at all.
Mommy,
What, babe?
can you tell me about this robot?
That robot?
He's not a robot. No. I'm gonna call that robot no.
He says you're busy. You have to go talk to Lottie.
Lottie?
You have to go talk to Lottie. You're busy. Too busy to hang out with him. This is a good spot for a sunflower, I think. Right there.
But Lottie takes seeing my clothes off.
Oh, is that so? Well, maybe go ask Dad if he'll read what she's saying to you.
Can you read what she's saying to me?
Yeah, I can do that. We ain't got nothing better to do, right? But read what Lottie has to say. Let's see.
Cool. This is cool.
Lottie says we have to go talk to Nico.
Nico?
The little monkey guy by the boat. Alright, go talk to Nico.
Okay. Monkey.
Yep. He's the one. Let's see what Emma has to say. Emma says it has great graphics when playing video games in it. It sure does. It has a really high FPS. And
What
then
does
it
it
says,
say?
hold on. Hey, you're probably going to be visiting our client's vacation homes more. Click the button. Anytime you want to come by and see me, take the Monkey Boat Express. Actually, it might be easier. Yeah, okay, cool, yeah. He's just telling you about his boat. Emma says, Lucy has a southern accent and it's funny. I think we all do. We all live in Texas. Sometimes it comes out more than other times. It just depends on what you're saying and how you're saying it and things like that. Here we go. Yours comes out when you talk fast. Lucy's secretly a cowboy. Lucy's something. That kid's something. You are too. Sure enough, little one.
What does it say?
I don't know. Hit the button. Perfect timing. Yeah, he says you can decorate his house now.
He says no.
Oh, what a shame.
Oh.
Yeah, Buggy, I know earlier you were talking about Christmas, and I hope you like what I got you for Christmas, because I've already ordered it and everything, and it is freaking cool. Let's see what Knuckle Sandwich said. How long have I been doing art? Oh man, since as long as I was holding a pencil. I've been drawing since I was a little kid. Hold on. Oh, kiddo. Let's see here. Did you just fart?
Yeah.
You stinky. Oh my gosh. Nasty. But yeah, so when I was in school, you know, tried to... Hold on a second. Man, we already talked to Nico at the pier. Alright. Anyway, you know, just tried to draw as much as I could growing up, and I remember specifically being in middle school and getting the How to Draw Pokemon book from the library, and you have to go back to Eloise's house and visit. Okay, hold on a second, guys. I can't like talk and do this at the same time. All right. Whoa, hang on. Eloise, visit. There. Now, you have to go visit. Okay. But yeah, so I would get the How to Draw Pokemon book out of the library, and I would just trace them, you know what I mean? And I did a lot of tracing in middle school. And tracing is a great way to learn like shapes and build up that muscle memory. And then fast forward to when I was about 15. Y'all remember those like art college commercials you would see on the TV, and you'd order like the brochure, and you'd have to draw the pictures in the brochure, and it would have like a pirate, and it'd have like a Dalmatian like cartoon and things like that. So my mom orders me that, right? And I mean, I wasn't even 15. I was, well, yeah, no, I was 15, but I was still in 8th grade. And the freaking guy, like I did the thing, I turned it in, and the guy from the college comes to my house. He set up an appointment with my mom and me, and he was like, yeah, you know, we don't normally take like kids, but like we really liked your entry, and we think that, you know, you'd be okay for the college, and if you feel like you're going to be responsible enough to keep up with the classes, then sure, you can join. So my mom had to pay for all that, and I don't know, I remember feeling like, let's see. Oh, you said tracing helped improve your drawing too. You're in Australia and your commercials are different. Oh yeah. Well, we had this
Mommy,
commercial for this.
I
love your school. Yeah. Yeah, we did. We had a commercial that would play all the time on the TV for this art college, and I just remember like kind of, I was excited, don't get me wrong, but at the same time I was like really nervous, and my mom really wanted me to do it, and you know, you just want to make your parents happy, so I agreed, and I was in that thing. It was only supposed to take like maybe a year or two, and I was in it my entire high school, like years, like 4 years, and I never completed it. I got to like the final, I was like 18 years old. I got to like the very final a couple of classes and I just bailed on it. And eventually, like, I talked to my mom about it and I did apologize for, like, not completing it, but, like, I hated it. God, I hated it. Like, you know, you have these assignments you have to do, and you have to do them exactly the way they want them done with these pre-drawn pictures, and you have to draw them like that, following the steps from the courses. And
It's rain again.
Okay, I'm sorry. And your face, your thing. Okay. Well, I've already given you a Tylenol, so I can't give you more Tylenol. Maybe you should go cuddle up. Maybe you just need to cuddle because I can't give you any more medications. Too much for your tiny body, okay?
Maybe you can just scrape it with that tiny brush.
Does it itch? Or does it burn?
It burns.
Yeah, we can't touch it. Go lay down with Dad, alright? Okay. I am sorry, baby. I wish I could make it stop hurting. What was I saying? Oh, yeah. Yeah, they make you do all these, like, pre-made art stuff, and it was like, I don't know. I didn't like doing any of it. It drove me nuts, like, having to do assignments and things, because, you know, I just want to draw what I want to draw, you know? And then, like, the insecurities would come in. Like, I had a little breakdown once over an assignment because I just could not get my drawing to look like that drawing. And I was probably, like, 16. And I was living with my grandma at the time. And she was trying to talk me down. She was like, hey, it's cool. Like, look, just do it. Turn in what you got. And if you fail, you fail, you know? And if you don't, you don't. And I was like, okay.
What does he say?
Hold on. Come on back. Talk to the client first. Okay, talk to the client first. Hey, talk. That's a wrap. You have to take a picture of her house. So yeah, like, I did apologize to my mom for not completing it and having her waste her money and stuff. And she said, you know, it's not a waste of money as long as you learned something from the whole experience. And I can't sit here and deny it. Like, I did learn stuff, you know. I did gain some knowledge and some techniques. And I did go back to college when I was about 21. I think I was 21. Perfect. Okay, cool. Now you can go. There you go. Get out of here. Yeah. I wanted to go to school for video game design, right? And I was going to get my bachelor's in video game design. And I did 2 years of college before they kicked me out for being poor. I had a pretty good GPA. Yeah, still good learning experience. It was. I was just, you know, one of those angsty teens who just didn't like doing what other people told me to do. You know, I had a bad attitude, much like most teenagers do. And, yeah, when I was about 21, I didn't really contact him. I applied for some information to be sent to me from the Art Institutes of, I guess it was the Art Institute of Pittsburgh, because that's who contacted me, even though I was living in Texas. And the financial aid advisor, she talked to me for weeks and weeks and weeks. And I was telling her, I was like, man, I was just kind of curious, really, when I asked for this stuff. I wasn't really thinking I was going to commit to college, you know? And she was like, look, if you follow my plan to a T, you know, you won't have to pay a single penny to college until after you graduate. We'll just let your student loans cover it all. And I said, okay, you know, being young and stupid. And I took her word for it, you know, and I went to college and I had a good GPA. I had a 4.0 GPA. And I got a phone call from the college one day, and they said, "Hey, you owe $11,000 in tuition." And I said, "The heck I do." And I said, "Your financial aid advisor." And I repeated what she said. I don't have to pay you guys till after I graduate. That's what she said. And I know you guys record these phone calls. You can go back and listen to it. So anyway, the guy gets his boss or whoever to come to the phone, and I talked to him, and I said, "Look, man," I said, like, I wouldn't have even gone to college if I thought for even a second I had to pay out of pocket, in the moment. Like, I can't afford that crap. And he said, "Well, as long as you keep your 4.0 GPA, we'll let you stay in." And I kid you guys not, my very next class was a psychology class, and I bombed the freaking crap out of it. I came out of there with, like, I think it was like a D or something, and it dropped my GPA, and they ended up kicking me out, which sucks. But I learned a lot in college, and it was the one Photoshop class that I took that landed me my job at the newspaper, building ads. So now I work as a graphic artist, and I build ads and magazines and newspapers and stuff. Which is really nice. I like my job. I don't necessarily like the people I work for, but I've been there for like 9 years this January. Eventually, we're going to get ourselves out of debt to the point where I don't have to work and I'll just be a stay-at-home mom, and that'd be great. That's the goal. You're leaving the chat, Bug? Hey, you do you, kid. Let's see what you got to say. Knuckle says, "Years ago, you tried to get into a graphic design course and got rejected. Looking back on it, it was probably a good thing." It is a good thing, because as far as
Mom,
hold on.
He lets me build his house now. Decorate his house now.
Wonderful. As far as graphic design goes, honestly, like, waste of time and money going to college. You can learn all that stuff for free on YouTube. You can join Skillshare. It's like, what is it, like $10 a month or something? You can learn how to do all that on Skillshare. What else? Adobe has a lot of like little like 10-20 minute long videos that you can follow along with, like anything from graphic design to online drawing to editing videos, like just all that stuff, like you can learn online. Even how to draw stuff, you don't even have to go to college. You can like literally learn it all online for either free or for a fraction of the cost. Yeah, it is. I did get really lucky. It did get me out of fast food. So, I mean, I got slammed with all that student loan stuff, but I never paid them the tuition. I told them they can get banned. They can just put it on my my credit. Screw it. But the student loan stuff I've been paying on for the last 8 years probably. It's almost done though. I've only got like $5,000 left. Well, it's a little more than 5,000, but it's under 6. It's somewhere in between.
I took him to a snowy place.
Gorgeous, love that. And if the whole Biden thing passes with student loan forgiveness, then that'll wipe my slate clean, because they're doing either 10,000 or 20,000 depending on what kind of, if it was federal loans or grants and stuff. Mine was just federal loan, so I only need that, the 10,000 one. And then crap, I got approved. We're just waiting on the legalities of it to like blow over, because some of the states are like freaking out and they're like wanting to take them to court and this, that, and the other. And I think it's just like, whatever, just, we're already in like $1 trillion of debt or some crap. Just who even cares at this point, Let us have this. And then just leave me be.
Get a chair so that I can sit in here.
Okay, you go get a chair and you sit in there. But that's just my opinion. I mean, whether I agree with the whole giving people student loan forgiveness, like, is besides the point. Like, if they're gonna do it, just do it, Don't drag it out. Just either do it or don't, I say. This was back in 2009, and that stuff wasn't available back then. Plus, I thought the qualification would look good, and get me employed. But you're thankful that you didn't do the course, because most graphic designers I know actually hate their jobs. I love my job. Like I said, I just don't like I'm sorry that they don't like their jobs very much, but I just don't like the company I work for. The company I work for, they don't pay us what we deserve.
I can't do it. Can you help me?
Do what?
I can't put it in the chair.
What do you need the chair for?
So that I can sit in here.
Oh, don't bring the chair in here, babe. You don't need a chair in here. You've got a pillow, you've got all those stuffed animals. You can make a cool little pallet on the floor, man. You have to drag that whole chair in here. What was I saying? I don't even know. I don't even forget what I was saying. Oh yeah, we're overworked and underpaid at our job, and well below the state average for Texas. Yeah, sure. Use your bucket, kiddo. And so yeah, but I mean, it's not just my job. It's a lot of people. You know, they get slammed with all this work and they don't get compensated properly for it. And that's a global thing. It's not even just like here. I mean, they don't like the deadlines and the client's demands, and they don't have the creative energy to do their own products after work. Yeah, I feel that. Oh yeah, and as far as drawing goes, Aaron Blaise, the artist behind a lot of the Disney movies, like he worked on Pocahontas, Pinocchio, Little Mermaid. He directed and drew for Brother Bear. He has drawing courses. I want to say it's like, shit, how much is it? You know what? Screw it. I'll just look it up. I'm on the internet right here. Aaron Blaise. There. Yeah, he also did The Lion King. If you go to creatureartteacher.com, you can buy a 1-year membership, and it is $174. Look at that. Boom. $174 for an entire year, dude. That is just like nothing compared to how much college costs. You get over 600 hours of video art courses, immediate access to all the courses. You have access to all of his Photoshop paintbrushes, all of his artist photo packs. You get a 10% discount on his prints, posters, and shirts. You get sneak peeks to his new courses. You get a special subscriber-only live events access and newsletters. You get art giveaways, partner discounts, bonus content, annual rewards, and all of that for $174. Oh my gosh. Normally, let's see, it's on sale right now, but normally it's $249. But even still, like, that is a phenomenal price. And he's so talented, you know? It's amazing. So he does courses, and Kesh on YouTube, he also has his own courses. You can get courses for $1,000 on YouTube. Like, there's so many artists that are offering art courses at just this amazingly cheap deals, you know, and you learn so much. And in the end, like, let's say you want to be like an animator, like, it's your portfolio that gets you jobs, not some stupid college degree, you know. It's what can you show them on paper. Like, you could graduate from college, but if your portfolio is lacking, they're not going to hire you, and you'll be out thousands of dollars, you know. It's wild, or hundreds of thousands of dollars depending on what you went in for.
It's getting good.
Yeah, it's getting good. What'd you say? Aaron Blaze is amazing. Yeah, he freaking is. I watch a lot of his live streams on YouTube, and like the guy, he did like a Halloween themed lion, and within like 2 hours, he had a fully rendered art piece. Boom, and I was just like, wow, because it starts off and it's so like sketch and messy, and you're like, where's this gonna end up going? And then by the end of it, it's like you blink and you miss it. When did it transition to being a mess to being this amazingly detailed art piece? He kicks it into high gear. He's amazing. He's part of this year's YouTube Art Collab. He is. That's how I found out that he was even on YouTube. I didn't even know he was on YouTube until that collab. And I love what he did with it. You've had a look at his courses and you're really tempted. Same. I am too. I want to take some of his art courses. And honestly, like, that's such a good deal. It will have to wait until probably 2024 before I can like commit to something like that. Not just financially, but actually commit to it. I'm hoping and praying that we will be able to get ourselves in a financial situation where, like I said, I can quit work, be a stay-at-home mom, dedicate my time to my home, to my kids, to my husband, and to my art. Just keep the house spick and span, and then draw and play video games on the side. You know what I mean? Man, that is too generous. I really want to see his Snow Bear movie. It's coming along, isn't it? He's so talented. Gosh. He's a real inspiration, to a lot of artists. Oh, and to anyone who's watching, Knuckle Sandwich here has an Instagram account, and he draws too, and he's very talented.
How do I put this one on this side?
I don't know. Hold on. Let's see.
You teach me how to do it last time.
Hold on a second. Here we go.
Ooh, that sword's not good. Ooh, that looks bad.
There. Voila. All betters. What was I saying? Oh yeah, Knuckle Sandwich. He draws. Yeah, you're welcome. I'm sorry to keep getting distracted. Lulu keeps wanting me to help her with her Animal Crossing game, and I mean, even though I'm like live streaming, I'm still a mom first, so I'm gonna stop and take care of my kids. Let's see here. Instagram. Search. Knuckle Sandwich 87. There we go. All right, y'all. So this is Knuckle Sandwich's Instagram account right there. If y'all are interested, y'all can go give him a follow. Go give him some support. Look at that. He even met Jazza. I don't even really like Jazza that much, but, I think it's still really cool, whether I like him or not, that he got to meet him, because, I mean, that's like a famous YouTuber, you know what I mean? I used to be super into Jazza, but just this last year, I've kind of fallen out with the guy. But yeah, just so much talent here. Look at that. Look at that. Amazing. Oh, look, and like, they're all drawn. Sped up. Looks so good. I love that. Great videos, great talent. I'm glad that we met, and I really like your artwork. Look at his Waluigi. Look at his Waluigi. I love this so much. Okay, cool. Yep. It's all good. Multitasking at its finest. Aye, that guy. He was actually super nice in person. Yeah, I mean, like, don't get me wrong. I'm sure he is a really nice guy. It's just, he rubs me the wrong way. Maybe it's like, I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is. Like I said, I used to really like watch his videos religiously, and maybe it was the whole ZHC thing that like really kind of made me open my eyes to how I truly feel about him, but I can't look at him the same anymore after all that. And when I watch his videos, I see the way
He loves it, Mom.
wonderful. I see the way he behaves, and I don't know. He's just not my cup of tea anymore, man. And it is what it is. We don't have to like everybody all the time. And I don't know. Not everybody's got to like me. Now, I don't blame you if you don't like me. I do like a lot of other artists on the platform, though. Yeah, to each their own, exactly. What did you say? Waluigi Junkrat mashup? Yeah. What is Junkrat? Isn't that from, shit, what's that video game? I know it. I know it. Don't tell me. I know what it is. Fortnite, right? Fortnite. That sounds right. Or something like that. Or is it... No, it's not Fortnite. It's, what is it? It's another shooty game. Oh, that's a good picture. It's gonna come to me when it doesn't matter anymore. Yes, that's very good. Overwatch. That's it. Which you don't play. Yeah, that's the one. I don't play those games either, but I remember like some of the characters from like, other people drawing them and stuff. My friend Cece and her husband, they played those games. Mostly her husband. Yeah. I like Borderlands as a first-person shooter, but I'm not like super into it. Just kind of passively, casually play it. I'm more of I'm more into like adventure games, puzzler games. I'll do some platforming games, but they're not my favorite because I suck at platforming games. I'm very gravity challenged.
I'm going to change my clothes and they're going to be super, super cute.
Oh, that sounds awesome, kiddo. But if it's got like a really good storyline, oh man, I'm like in it. And I do like, and they don't have to just be all one thing. Like I love pixel games, pixel art games. Moonlighter's really good. I've been wanting to play that game, Octopath Traveler. I want to play Octopath Traveler. And then they just came out with that Triangle Strategies. That looks like it would be good. Oh, and Children of Morta is so good. Oh my gosh. But I love a good like 3D game too, and like an open world game is good. Everyone's been playing like God of War Ragnarok and I'm so jealous. We're gonna get that game eventually. Yeah, actually into fighting games. Oh, you would love Dalton's channel. My God, that's all that guy freaking posts is fighting games, and oh, he loves that stuff. Hold on, let me show you Dalton's channel on YouTube. I wonder if I can like just post it in the chat. Let's see. Manly. Oh, typing in the wrong damn thing. Right here. Manly Genius 101. Here we go. Boom. copy. Let me see if I can just paste. Am I allowed to type in my own chat? Yes, I am.
Ain't those persons
There you go.
cute?
Yeah, super cute. You did so good. Yeah, okay, so that's Dalton's channel. And, like, he's always posting, like, combo videos and stuff. And he's super, like, hyped for the new Street Fighter 6. And he loves Chun-Li. So, you go check Dalton out. He said, you're actually currently working on a Sonic versus Kratos piece.
She took a picture of that. That's not good.
I took that picture.
It's not good.
Yeah, well, I'm drawing it. Look, see? I'm drawing you, and I have flowers coming out of it. Is that nice? Yeah. We're drawing a Sonic versus Kratos piece because their games came out one day apart. Kratos has so much goddamn detail. Yes, he does. Kratos is high, okay. I love him. I started like the God of War game that came out before that one, and I have not beat it yet. I've been talking about it for months. I need to beat the freaking game. I put it down, and I just never picked it back up. I have a bad habit of doing that. What's up, kid?
Why is that big guy trying to wear my clothes?
Oh well, gosh, I have no idea. I think
He's wearing my clothes.
that is kind of weird, don't you think?
It's too big for him.
Wow.
It'll be stretched on me.
That's wild. You know, it's so funny, Knuckle. I have a couple of other friends from Australia, like my buddy George from Gaming My Whole Life on YouTube. He's from Australia as well. And he's been doing pretty good on his YouTube lately. He finally just hit 1.9 thousand subscribers. And like he's almost up to 2,000 subscribers now. And he's been doing a lot of like VR videos, and they're really good. Talking about like the specs and the games that are coming out for them, and what to expect, and that he's just really hyped. A lot of people are like interested in the VR thing right now, I guess. PSVR 2. Dalton, we were just talking about you. Look, I was sharing your thing in the chat. I was showing Knuckle because he said that he liked fighting games. You've seen his channel. A few other videos come up as watched already. I did the same from the previous God of War game. Oh, nice. Have you met them in person? I have not. I am not. We're just online friends. I have a lot of online friends that I've met over the years, and I love them all so much.
This kind of smells good. I don't know why.
Like in real life, I have only 2 friends and a couple of acquaintances that I really do enjoy. My new coworker, Chrissy. We're not like on friend level yet, but we really get along, and hopefully that'll blossom into a real friendship, but we'll see. And since my friends have lots of other friends, IRL, and I don't, I have really grown closer to the people I've met online, and I really super enjoy hanging out with them and watching like their live streams and supporting their channels and their artwork or their video game stuff, and genuinely appreciate them, you know, on a real like friend level, you know. And it's nice to not feel like so alone, you know, because my friends naturally, like, we can't hang out all the time like we used to, you know. I could hang out with them every damn day and it wouldn't bother me none. Even if I got like kids, like, I'll just bring them with me. But like, you know, they're busy people and they've got other people that they're juggling, and I've had to learn to accept that and try to find other friends online to fill the void. It's not the same because we're not hanging out in person, but it's better than nothing. And of course, you know, hanging out more with like my husband and my kids, and, you know, doing that number, and that's really good too. That's healthy. And I like my husband and my kids. I love them. So like it's good that like I'm trying harder to bond more with them. Definitely not a perfect mom by any means, but we can.
You are a perfect mom.
Oh my gosh, you are so cute. Stop it. You're gonna make me cry. Sorry about my interests. I like your interest logo. You know what I like about you? I like that on your Twitter, you put that you're conservative and you're a Christian and all that, and then you draw like the most scantily clad, muscular, hardly dressed women I've ever seen, and I love that because I was not expecting it at all. And I love when people surprise me, you know? Like, and I'm the same way, you know? Like, I'm Christian and I'm a conservative slash independent, and some of my views do kind of like, they kind of go off the rails a little bit. And sometimes my artwork goes off the rails a little bit from like, and then even like in my personality, like I'm not perfect by any means. I do cuss, you know, and I just try to keep it real, you know, with people. I don't like fake people. I just like people who can be honest in themselves, and I can get along with just about anybody, even if we don't agree on things. That's not what's important. What's important is, you know, that you vibe, you know. If you're human, yeah, same. Yeah. And look, see, like we're all connecting together. Look, see, now Manly's talking to Knuckle, and we're just all like making this big, giant, interwebbed friend group. Like, and I love that. I love that so much. Y'all are the best. Y'all make me so happy. I hope we can, like, just do this for forever. You are so sniffly. Do I have to give you some cough medicines? Some of that Highlands? What time is it? Oh, crap, it's 8:30. It is your bedtime, love. I know. Here, I'm about to turn this off, and then I will go lay with you. How's that sound?
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay. Let me draw a couple more leaves. I'll tell everyone goodbye, and then you and me can go crash out. That sound good? And if Armored Chocobo is still alive, then we can just watch him and lay in bed together.
Hey, Mommy.
Whatty?
You can take out Animal Crossing if you want to play it.
Oh, you're so sweet, sharing your game with me. Yeah. What do you play, Knuckle? Bye. Tekken is your main, but also Street Fighter, MK, Virtua, and more. See ya. Yeah, see you guys. Yeah, I'm about to head out for real. But before I do, let's go to Discord. Let's go to Dalton's Discord, and I'm going to see if maybe I can share Dalton's Discord with my chat so that you guys can stay connected if y'all want to game together.
Hey, Mom.
Whatty, baby?
You can play on my account when I'm done trying to dress up. You can play on it.
Yeah?
You can play on my Switch if you want.
Oh, you're so sweet.
Yeah.
I don't know how to, like, invite people. Oh, here we go. Copy and paste. There's Dalton's Discord. Megorium, have you ever played Gartic Phone? Oh my gosh, yes. Yes, on Twitch. Absolutely. I got invited to play when my friend Jen was live streaming, and it was really fun. We had a really good time. There you go, guys. Okay, yeah. I'm going to go ahead and duck out now. Thank you so much for everyone who stopped by and hung out. And to my daughter, Emma, who was hanging out with me for the whole beginning of the stream. You're awesome, Bug. I love you. And you're in the other room, so I'll go next door and tell you that to your face in just a minute. And Lucy here. she's a trooper, man. So I'm glad I spent the time to draw and get this like out of my brain, and it turned out to be really beautiful. Lulu, do you want to tell everyone bye?
Bye.
Here, let's tell everyone bye. Let's see. Come here. Say bye-bye, love you.
Bye.
Yeah. We love you guys. We'll catch you later. Bye.